guys, welcome back to Any Sooner. As always, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. We're always excited to have you guys. Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the Any Sooner. It's your boy JP. In an unorthodox location right now. I'm actually in Columbus, Ohio, visiting some friends with the wife, and so we get it from unorthodox spots no matter what. I'm wearing obviously Oklahoma colors in Ohio State, so some people have actually come up to me like OH. I'm like, no, like I'm an Oklahoma fan, sir, ma'am. So anyways, let's get right into it. Just an absolutely atrocious performance by the Oklahoma Sooners today. Let's just be real. And it's gotten to the point, right, where people are tired of what Oklahoma's doing because it's been like almost every week. And so I've fallen into that. Here's where I'm at. We're 8-0, which is just, it's true. It's a fact. We're 8-0. It doesn't matter how we've won. We're 8-0. We haven't had a bye week. We're one of the only teams that hasn't had a bye week. We've had some injuries happen, especially on the defensive back end, which has hurt us, hampered us. So we've had 8 kind of straight weeks. I think it's really taken a toll. And so I think we can't forget the importance that we're still winning at this point. That being said, something has to shift, right? Like there's a lackadaisicalness, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Caleb Williams is kind of giving the offensive side of the ball a jolt, right? I mean, we didn't score in the first half. We only had really 3 possessions, which is on the defense. Caleb made a dumb mistake trying to do too much. It's literally his first really freshman mistake, and it cost us. But we scored 35 points in the second half. And defense did come up with one big turnover. Don't get me wrong. But just by and large, there just seems to be a lack of physicality. Even on the offensive line towards the end of the game, there was a lack of physicality. Caleb saved us on 2 4th downs. The crazy play where he took the ball from Kenny Brooks and went forward, saved the game. Before that, he broke 2 tackles and he went the distance to put the gap that was 12 points in between. Well, I guess 11 at the time because they did miss the field goal later, or they didn't get the 2-point conversion later. But anyways, nevertheless, all of that being said, we just seen the lack of a physicality aspect to our game. And I'm not saying we can't do it. I think we know we can. But that's why it's concerning for Sooners fans, because if we're going for a national championship, like we say we are, because we're still undefeated to this point. We're still Oklahoma, and we're not just going to be like, because we haven't been playing well, we're just not going to try to go for a natty. No, we're 8-0, we're undefeated. So everything's still in front of us. Some of these things can be fixed, right? Like, it's not like it's just like, we just don't have the talent on the defensive line. No, the effort can be fixed, right? Probably changing the play calling on defense can be fixed at moments in time. Being prepared and coming to a game ready to go can be fixed. Those are all fixable things, right? It's not like we're not a bad team, right? And that's where I think the frustrations come from. Now, I will be honest with you. I don't know if the defense is what I thought they'd be. The linebackers haven't shown up, and I said that in my preview, and early on, they kind of proved me wrong, but they haven't been playing well as of late. It just doesn't seem like the same defense we saw the first 4 weeks of the season. We missed DTY. We missed Woody Washington in big ways. Jalen Redmond, even to a certain extent. We missed them in big ways. And so hopefully we get them back against Tech, and then we can get to a bye week, get healthy, and get ready for this crazy stretch against Baylor, Iowa State, and Oklahoma State to finish the year out. We have everything in front of us. It doesn't matter what the outside world says. It doesn't matter that Penn State are lost to Illinois, a 2-5 Illinois, who they lost to at home. It doesn't matter that Cincinnati almost lost to Navy, who was also 1-6. Doesn't matter, because people aren't going to talk about them. They're going to talk about Oklahoma, because we've been doing this all year, and also they're just used to us not showing up in the playoffs, and we're the only people that can change that narrative. We are. End of the day. But we're 8-0. We got to win. I'm not happy about it, but we got to win. I'd rather be happy with a win than pissed off with a loss, right? That's where we got to sit. Everything is still in front of us. It still is. You got to hope that the guys see that and that they don't just, crap the bed. Last week, real quick, and we'll head out of here. We'll make it quick. Last week against TCU, we really were in position for the most part. Max Duggan threw for a lot of yards. Don't get me wrong, but we're in good position on a lot of plays. We just didn't make them. We didn't make plays specifically. There were less wide open receivers against TCU than there were against Kansas, and that may be concerning. But here's why it offered me a better perspective. So, Kansas had guys running wide open, right? I'm not sure if that's a lack of. I think that's probably a little bit on Grinch as much as it is on the players too, not knowing their assignments. But again, we've shown the ability to do that. We've shown the ability to be hugged up on guys. We've shown the ability to cover guys. We just have. Our pass defense hasn't been great the last 3 weeks. I'm not going to lie to you. But it looked better technically against TCU last week. We just had people make plays on the ball and we didn't. This week was completely different. It was wide open, missing tackles. Okay? That was kind of the difference in the whole thing. So we got to figure out a way to be confident in playing man-to-man defense. Be confident in getting to the quarterback. Like, against Tech, they're pretty good passing the football. So we could get torn up doing that. We got to be ready for it. We got to get pressure on the quarterback. And we got to be ready to turn the ball over, make interceptions, create fumbles, something, and we got to have a fast start. Then we'll get to the bye week, and we'll figure out where we're going from there. So, 8-0. Y'all have a good Sunday, good rest of the weekend. Boomer.
I would do anything they make sure I'm not in line.